What's up, Shady Sports Network? I'm back here with my first audio podcast here in about a month. I'm here with a very special guest, someone I actually know personally, Mr. Craig Corliss. Craig, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. Good to hear from you.
Man, it's great to hear from you. Last time I saw you, I think it was like 3 years ago, so it's great to see you doing what you're doing. So currently you're with the Trenton team in the MLB Draft League. So the MLB Draft League is a new league that was created, I believe, in 2021. How has your experience been playing that league?
Yeah, dude, it's going really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's professional baseball, so it's a lot of stuff that I'm learning new, and we get a lot of guys from all over the place, all over the world, and the coaching staff that we have here has a lot of major league experience, and it's really cool to hear what they have to say. And Trent's an unbelievable place to play. It used to be the old AA affiliate for the Yankees, so the facilities are awesome.
That's really great to hear. And so one unique thing about the MLB Draft League is they play 2 seasons in one. So they play an 80-game schedule. They go from, I believe, June 1st to July 4th, and then they have the draft, and then they resume after the draft. During that draft process, what was that like for you?
I heard from a few teams during that. I went to a few workouts. It went pretty well. I'm just playing now here with the team and just kind of taking everything day by day and trying to figure out my life, trying to figure out what my next steps will be. But I'm enjoying everything, and I'm very grateful for all the stuff that's happening in my life.
That's awesome. I'm really excited for you. I'm happy that you finally found a home that works. So kind of going back to your college days, obviously in high school you went to Worcester Academy, you won a championship there. Going into college, you had many options from what I remember to go to school, but you picked to go to Siena University, I believe.
Yeah, Siena College in Loudonville, New York.
So what led you to pick that school?
We had a couple guys from Worcester Academy that went there, and I went up there and met with the coaching staff. I spoke to a guy who was the associate head coach at the time, Steve Adkins. He's now at Murray State, and me and him had a great, pretty much a great relationship. And I felt really comfortable with him, and I had a chance to play early, which was important to me. And yeah, I really appreciated my time at Siena. It really grew me to the person I am right now. And then it led me to UMass Boston, and then UMass Boston was unbelievable for me.
So I remember when you were going through the transfer process to go to UMass Boston. You were there for UMass Boston for a couple years. What was that experience like? UMass Boston, for those who are watching and don't know, it's considered a powerhouse program in the state of Massachusetts. So playing for a program with that much history, what was that like?
Yeah, it was really it was awesome. Number one, it was great to come home. I get to come back to Massachusetts where my roots were. I could be around my family. I had a ton of friends in the Boston area. So to come back home, it was during the COVID time. I was trying to figure out some stuff, and I had a really good call with Coach Eigenbrough one day when I was in the Northwoods League. I was in Traverse City, Michigan, and I had a really good conversation with him, and he pretty much opened his arms up to me and said, we'd like to have you, and you could step in and play right away. To come back home and play at a great program like that and to be in the best city in the world, I really thought about it, and it was a no-brainer for me. I stepped right in and became an all-conference player, hit right in the middle of the lineup, and was catching and playing some first base, and I loved it. I really enjoyed all my teammates there and the coaching staff and the beautiful city and the school. I made some really cool friends, and I have nothing but great things to say about that place.
For sure. Baseball, it leads you to a lot of connections, and it's great to have many experiences, to meet many different types of people. So your college career was a bit long. You went from 2 schools. During that whole academic process, it's a process to transfer, but then it's also a process to stay the extra 2 years. How did you manage your academics?
It wasn't easy by no means. I'd be lying to you saying I was. I went to Siena, which is, pretty hard academic school. And then when I transferred, UMass really didn't accept a lot of my credits for some weird reason. So I had to go through taking some extra classes for my undergrad, which was pretty annoying. And then I got into I'm doing my MBA, one more semester left in my MBA in finance, and I'll graduate in December time with my MBA. I have my undergrad already completed. So I kind of had to mess around, take some extra classes, had to get delayed in some stuff didn't transfer, but didn't cover over for whatever reason it was. But I knew that's what I wanted, and I knew thinking down the road I wanted to stay there for a master's if I really enjoyed it, and I owed it to them for being loyal to me, taking me in when I was unsure what I wanted to do. So I wanted to stay there for my master's, and it was a great decision.
For sure. So going into finance, a lot of baseball is about numbers. What sparked your interest in the financial field?
It's 100% my grandfather. My grandfather was a stockbroker. He did very well for himself. He really instilled in me at a young age that if you really work hard and you're passionate about something and you're always looking to get better, you will. And it's about determination. And it's about finding yourself every day to get up and do what you have to do to be successful that day. And the finance part and the business part, 100% comes from my grandfather, and obviously my father also. But my grandfather played a big role in all that.
Definitely. So kind of coming up on my final couple questions here for you. You currently, obviously, we talked about it earlier, you play for Trenton. What led you to go to that team, and what were your options like coming out of college?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So I got a call one day from the guy who is the president of the league, Sean Campbell. He explained to me that they saw me playing in the playoffs this year, and they liked what they saw. I had a good year, and they offered me an opportunity to come down here. I did that. I jumped at the opportunity right away. I came down, and that was really it. So that was really only the opportunity I really got, and I'm really grateful for it. And to be honest with you, it's been awesome. So it's been awesome. So I'm enjoying this and kind of take it day by day.
Definitely. So my final question for you is, it's been great catching up with you, man. It's been a while, but you've gone through a lot of trials, you've gone through a lot of tribulations, you've had to battle, persevere through summer ball, through college ball, and now through pro ball. What has kept you motivated all these years?
Well, honestly, what's kept me motivated, everyone talks about the doubters and all these people that, write you off or have opinions that, that they think and that they're not necessarily right. Everybody's entitled to opinion. That's well and great, and I don't really care what they have to say. What's kept me to get up every single day and continue and play is the people that have believed in me and that have, in my darkest times have come to me and talked to me. And it's the people that I know who those people are. So for me, is I wanted to sense prove them right. And, I've been lucky my whole life to have a set of people every stop away that I've run into, become friends with all the way since I've been very young to always now. And, I'm also lucky to, as a young kid, to be around guys like Nick Hague and Ryan O'Rourke, those two guys. When I was in high school, I was kind of hearing about their experiences in professional sports and talking to them. And, they're two great Worcester people. And I got to hear that, and honestly just proving the people that, have helped me and have done the extra mile for me is I want to continue and do the right thing and be the person I am just to, make them proud. And most importantly is just to not listen to the outside noise, because that's all it is. It's just noise. So just staying true to myself and proving the people that have believed in me and that's, done stuff for me and just been really grateful for that. And I want to prove them right and be the person I am.
Man, I really want to thank you for your time today. It was great, being able to hear you, after so long and watching you do what you do. It's really inspiring for everyone in the Worcester community to see someone be able to take their baseball journey that far. So keep grinding, man. And I hope to see you back when you come back here to the Woo soon.
Obviously, dude. It's always Worcester holds a very dear and special place to my heart. My time, obviously, with the Bravehearts, and my time in high school, and my time at St. John's. So all that stuff means the world to me, and I can't wait to come home in a few weeks and get back to my roots.
Yes, sir. See you soon, man.
All right, brother. Best of luck.
I'm a game changer.